Yeah, I think we're live. I don't know. Are we live? Hey guys, are we live?
Just a minute.
I don't know.
Heart's beating and I'm breathing. I'm live. I don't know about you.
It just says upcoming.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're live.
I turned on.
I think we're live.
I turned on YouTube last night and it had Floyd live. I said I didn't watch this one yet because sometimes I got to look to see what we talked about.
Yeah.
And I realized, hell, that ain't even on till the next one.
Oh, it says we're live.
Yeah, Hazel says we're live.
Oh,
I'm breathing in my heart.
Hey, you want to hit that light?
What, like this?
It's on the bottom. Yeah. Just go all the way up to the light right there on the bottom this side. Floyd's turning on the light for us.
Yeah.
Up, up, up. Now by your finger. No, on the light.
On the light?
On the light, the bottom of the light itself, not the there it is.
Oh, whoa.
Well, you know what?
Damn. Yeah, but I was looking at it when
it gets rid of shadows.
I was looking at it when I turned it on. Let me see here. Am I blind?
Should have been looking at it, Floyd.
I'm trying to find the switch.
So let's say good morning to everybody real quick.
And that was the music for this.
Against an army, Sir Alfred. He says Uncle Floyd needs to share a fishing story. So we'll get into that in a minute. Mrs. Coin Cruz here, of course. Jerry Parker, Big Rocky. Let's see, what else we got? Wolf Tracks is here. Visterian, Charles Latre. So, guys, thanks for coming.
Come on. I'm trying to think of a name.
What are you trying to think of?
One of the people that's always out here that says he's got my back.
Oh, they got your back. They don't have my back.
Dave, no.
Hey, Ed, what's up, my friend? Mustang Dave?
Mustang Dave. Where's he at?
He might be working because we are during the day. He usually comes on the evenings on Tuesday and on Sundays.
Every now and then he comes on. He's the one. I got your back. Well, here I am. Help me out.
Okay, so let's show this. Remind me to change my furnace filter after the stream. Okay, guys, help me remember this. Month. Well, he just thought of it, so he probably does like me, and then he gets to doing something. And then
my son.
I'll get it after, and then he forgets it again.
My son comes and does mine on the first Sunday of every month.
So, guys, help us remember for triple AOS to change his furnace filter. Yes. Anyway, we had a comment up here. I know you probably haven't been fishing in a minute.
I haven't been fishing since shortly after I got out of the military, but I did have one good fun time.
Yeah. Well, let's
hear.
My
ex-wife decided she wanted to go fishing. We was camping at Blue Lake. All right. My uncle and who else?
Where's Blue Lake? Is it in a blue town?
No. It's just north of Muskegon.
Near Blue House?
Could be. It's just north of Muskegon a little ways.
Okay.
But anyhow, this is the middle of the day. And Uncle Chuck says, I know how to cure this. Because she wanted to go hunting. I took her deer hunting and walked her around for about an hour and a half. She was tired, sat down. If she'd have got up and looked around the bush, she'd have seen the trailer. She'd done no more of that. So we said, all right, middle of the day, nobody catches fish on a bright sunny day in the middle of at noon. So we got in the boat and went out there. She was pulling in panfish as fast as a bait hit the water. That idea back
at high noon.
At high noon.
How do you catch fish at high noon? I mean, seriously, because the sun beats down and they don't tend to come to the surface
one of us
too
was
much.
Catching fish, but she was as fast as that bait hit the water. It was almost like the fish said, "We got a newbie. Let's go."
All righty, they wanted to see who the new person was.
That's it.
I get that. Was there a house with a blue window near that blue lake?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, someone's asking.
I ain't been there in years either. I don't camp anymore.
So anyway, folks, we are here, Floyd Live, for those of you that enjoy the conversation.
And I thought it was next week.
Yeah, he's got it on his calendar for next week. So he's going to go home and he's going next week. Oh, I got to get ready for Floyd Live next week. And he's going to forget. He's going to get here. And then we were like, oh, we did that last week. Once a month.
I won't remember.
Jerry Parker, look at that. Fish tremble at the mention of my name. So, guys, if you have a comment you want me to highlight or bring to Floyd's attention, put 3 question marks in front of it, and we will do the best we can.
Here comes Nick in his new truck.
Is that Nick?
Yes, remember his truck that he bought? That he likes them Dodges, and he keeps having the motors go bad lately.
But, he's a Dodge man.
See, I told you it was Nick.
There you go. Good morning from Blissfield, Michigan, says Ted. Oh, look at that. Floyd knows where the button's at.
Hey,
I can't push buttons,
I'll
right?
put that on your bill. You credit it to my account.
I'm sure I will. Good morning, Nick. So we got Nick here.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's been
Nobody's got a question. I got one.
Okay, here's a question.
All
Are you asking yourself or are you
No,
asking
I'm asking
them?
the people out
You're
there.
asking the people, 21 people.
I'm too dumb to know the answer. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
All these people that are keeping all these copper pennies.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're worth. What is that going to do? And stop myself there for a second. To the future generations that go to collect pennies. The fact
ain't
that
gonna
they
happen.
quit making them, okay, is going to stop from this year. But all the pennies that, like my grandkids, luckily I've been doing books for them.
Well,
Other people, or when the kids get older, they ain't gonna, be able to get pennies and probably nothing else by that time.
well, I seen on the internet that they are quitting the penny for this year. So that means they were produced in January. How true it is, I don't know. But it's going to take an act of Congress to cease total production of them. The thing about it is Trump put the thing in and say, oh, we ain't going to produce pennies no more.
Yeah.
So they're still going to circulate pennies. They're just not going to put any new ones out.
No.
It's not going to be like Canada where they started scarfing.
Right.
What is my problem?
But I'm talking about this, there's 3 cents, 4 cents worth of copper. And you watch these, thanks to YouTube, okay? I'm watching different videos, roll hunters. I did that before it had a name. I used to pick up a couple rolls of coins to go through them for the kids' books. Not boxes.
Visterian says they still made 1 billion cents this year, LOL.
Yes.
Now, 1 billion cents may seem like a lot,
What do they
but don't they
normally-
make a couple $100 billion a
I
year?
was going to say.
And I heard it was less than that, but I don't know. I still haven't seen any
what's the
20,
normal
25
production
cents.
of pennies?
A couple $100 million,
Yeah.
or 100 billion or something like that.
100, yeah.
At least 100 times that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Much more.
People just went into FOMO, full FOMO, and probably lost a lot of money for nothing. I don't know if they lost money for nothing. If they actually don't make a penny anymore this year, it might actually, the people who
But
did
if it-
FOMO.
Do you think
I think they'll
honestly
level
get
out.
up to the price they were charging for?
No, I don't think it'll get up to $10,
Ever gonna
$25
get
a
that
penny. No.
That's like, is the
That-
panic still going on? I forgot to ask what's gold today.
Oh, what's gold today?
I want to see if
Not mine.
people are still panicking.
33, 52, 54 respectively on Kitco.
But what was it when it started this last mad climb?
Well, it got up
31,
3,500.
Yeah, but it started out what?
3,100, something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so it went up $400.
Talk to them.
Yeah, it went up $400. Okay, I didn't hear anybody panicking. All of a sudden, it dropped a couple hundred in 1 week, and it was sheer panic.
Yes, it was.
Are we really that? I'll say it, stupid. Okay.
Okay, here's
One little dip.
Silver Shocker's opinion about the 2025 pennies.
Okay.
It will be the same as other older coins. You will need to buy or trade to finish your collection. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that sneeze come out. I'm trying to hold it and read, and I'm like ready to sneeze.
I'm personally thinking coin collecting is going to go by the wayside
No,
because
it's always gonna be-
we're going to run out of silver coins. Okay.
well, they're still going to be there.
Okay.
They're just going to be in people's collections.
Oh yeah,
Floyd.
and all in the modern coins, everybody thinks you're crazy to collect them. But when we grew up, and I know you're old enough, all right, silver was in your pocket. When they quit making it, I didn't think about what little I collected on it, but I picked somebody else. I picked it up for them. Well, now the modern coins, and I keep hearing how crazy that is, but what's my grandkids going to do after I quit collecting them for them? Stop collecting coins?
I think what we all need to do our part to keep the younger generation interested in coins, whether it be buying them a few coins or showing them different stuff. It's jammed. Just now you can hit it.
I am, but she just
Let it go. Stop trying to hit it. When it jams, that button don't work.
Oh.
She jammed it when she pulled.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
And
looked
then
like
you got
she
to
was
stop
trying-
pressing it until
yeah,
it comes back.
Trying
and
to
then-
just had that look on her face like,
Yeah.
let me in.
Hi. Could you tell me, I know this is $1, but it's like.
So we got Living the Dream. Any silver shortage. Spring Hill says he's melting all corny. Don't know. Don't deal with them that much. So I don't know.
Okay, so it's not, no value.
I mean, it has a value, just not.
$1.
I saw platinum a few months back. Thus the run up. Yeah. It always like that by stocks. What are we looking at?
Just $1.
What kind of dollar?
Just a regular run of the mill 21.
Yeah, it probably melts around $35 or $25. Let's see where spot is.
All right.
Yeah, 32.20.
So
Yeah, it melts 24.45. It's not something I'd be interested in today. I got a bunch of them. So yeah, that's how it is with me. Buy stocks. I tend to sell stuff and it goes up after I sell it.
Oh.
always, I buy something and then somebody tells me a week later, well, now it's this much. It's cheaper. Every time I bought a car, somebody's come up with the same make, model, and color even for less money.
Well, last year was you need to go a couple years before that. I think they had a lot more than that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking 100 million. Either way,
Billion, not million. You
yeah,
keep
maybe I'm
saying
thinking a
million,
couple
it's
100
billion.
million, not billion.
Yeah.
Either way, there's a lot of pennies out there.
Yeah, but if they can create a panic, they will.
Well, the Mint's good at
The Mint
creating a
loves,
demand for
the
stuff.
Mint loves panics because they make
They
money.
figured out how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Floyd,
If you get nutty enough, they will suddenly go back to making them.
is Floyd chasing skirts, says Sir
No.
Alfred. You
No.
sure?
No. I give that up a long time ago.
Buy stock says his dealer has tons of silver. A lot of coin dealers do have tons of silver right now because what's happening is we're going through a phase where there are more people selling than buying. And that does tend to flux
And if
the inventory a little bit.
gold keeps shutting the average person out, like me, I don't buy gold anymore. I just buy what I can in silver. It's going to go up. It's got to.
Yeah, we need only 452. Well, so yeah, maybe I was thinking a couple 100 million, not billion. That's probably
Right.
just a misthink there.
Yeah. You're thinking million and they're talking billion. Yeah.
Here, Ed says, if you want a stock to go down, let me buy it, and I will. I feel I move the market.
Yeah.
Dude, that happens with me. I'll have a great big buy of silver, gold, or stocks or whatever, and I'll buy it, and then it's like, so I have no other choice but to buy more. Or
There you
I
go.
sell it, it goes up, and I'm crying. So, yeah, that's how it works for me.
Just never mind.
Ask some of the guys on the auction.
Never mind.
I'll buy it and then go, or I'll sell it and go up.
Yeah, that's just how it works. Come on, think about it. I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. A whole lot of other people think
Do
they
you-
have the same issue.
Do you know what a racketeer nickel is?
Yeah, it's the one without the cent on the back that they used to paint or put thin coat of gold on.
Yep, the racketeer
can't
nickel. Do
remember.
you have a racketeer nickel? Says
I do
Littlefoot.
believe I got one overpaid for it. I'm sure. but
Oh yeah, I
do-
always.
I'm sure I got one from you. I try to buy things in fives, but I don't know if I'll ever run into 5 of those. Yes, I do have one.
NUR. NUR.
Question,
I'm not
NUR.
sure what you mean, living
I
the
have
dream.
no idea. In your,
I wonder if I missed a
I
state
don't know, did we
question.
miss? You must have missed it. 'cause
I
can't-
probably missed
I
whatever
can't
they were
read.
talking. Yeah, if you want to put it back in, living in a dream.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Angel's helping us look. Hello.
I hope you're all having a great day. at work listening. Everyone have a great day and great weekend. Thank you, Silver Shelby Stacker. We appreciate it, my friend. He the man. Oh, they must be talking about you, Floyd, not me.
Oh, hey, I'm so with it. Like I said, I thought this was next week.
You thought this was next week?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh,
All right, I'm on the phone. Let Floyd talk to you guys a
okay.
minute.
What do you want to talk about,
Miss
folks?
Keith,
Like I said,
what's up?
I'm kind of leery of what's that. You like the people, all these people.
Did you buy it for
wanting
me?
to melt down these copper pennies,
Oh, what do you got?
but otherwise,
Moon
it,
coin.
it sounds like you're all getting ready to go to Oklahoma for the
Oh,
coin show.
yeah, the Apollo. Yeah, I'll buy
No
that.
can do. Maybe next year.
Off the top of my head, I don't know what the market is.
All right, come on. Can I, Littlefoot, I'm wondering
Yes,
if
sir.
Floyd remembers his first collection pieces. Yeah,
Look at
they
it
was
go.
wheat pennies. My first collection, I was gathering wheat pennies when
$1
I
face
worked
value,
in a
right?
service station for a customer that came in. All of a sudden, I had quite a few of them and didn't see him anymore. So I thought, well, why not? If he wanted to, maybe I will.
Is it in the OGP?
And I still like the wheat penny about the best of normal
Yeah, it's in the
coins.
black box and everything.
In the 1909, I said was my favorite, and I finally came
Bid
to
is
the one I said
$200,
that.
so I'd be right
When I
around
was
somewhere in that
little,
neighborhood.
Maybe Keith Sage, right? Okay.
Uh,
But anyhow,
yeah, the
we
melt
have a
is.
deposit on pop bottles. And if we found
melt
one
is
alongside
160.
the road,
I'd be
it was
over
like
melt is
2 or
what I'd
3
be paying.
cents. We take
Just
it
depends on what it
into
looks
the
like in the condition.
corner store and
Yeah, we could
get
use it.
some penny candy. Well, I took one in and
All right,
took
we're
the
here till 4.
pennies.
Thanks.
And the old guy behind the counter said, before you spend that, make sure it's not a 1909 SBDB, because it's worth a lot of money. And for some reason, that stuck. I have no idea why.
So where we at?
I finally seen one. What Keith finally showed me one the other day, but he wouldn't
The other
turn
week.
his head so I could acquire it. Okay.
Oh, no. Why would I do that?
It's just precious.
It's my precious.
Yeah.
I might sell
He
my
probably
precious.
he probably puts a higher value on
I
it
am taking
than
some.
he does Angel.
No, never.
You
Never.
you couldn't do anything without Angel.
I
Without
wouldn't
that-
put. I would
without
never
that
put a
coin-
higher value
yeah.
on my coins over my
without
wife.
that coin, you'll cry for a week, but she'll still bail you out.
Never put anything above my wife.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, because she's been a little under the weather in the last couple of months.
So yeah, I'm going
More
to take
than
some of
that.
my personal collection down to Oklahoma, Tulsa, which is 12th, 13th, and 14th of June.
Watch
If you
your-
guys
Yep.
want to go, be there. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa Coin Show, June the 12th, 13th, and 14th. I'm going to be there. I'm actually going to break out some of my personal
And
coins.
if
And
Keith takes his personal coins, watch your pockets. He's going to be trying to reach in.
no, I'm not. I'm going to be generating some funds.
Yes. Yeah, but how are you going to do that?
I'm going
By
to pay the
getting in-
bills.
By getting in somebody's pockets.
Yeah,
You're
you
going to
know,
be
I
trying
got
to
to
get their money.
keep my
Let
hands
me,
in their pockets.
let me know after that, though, if anybody actually.
Hello,
actually got ahead of
Amy.
you.
How are you? Hello, John Jacobs.
Littlefoot.
Jerry said, how is the Royal Mint perceived in the USA? So I guess that's a question for me. Maybe you can chime in.
I have no idea.
They're
Canadian
taken in a
Mint?
positive manner. Some Royal Mint coins, like the Britannia, they don't command a big premium, but there are other coins that do. It's just like anything else, Jerry. But they're not portrayed in a negative light like some mints, like the China Mint. Yeah, I don't think anything can.
Canada and us have always
The
been
Royal
close
Canadian
allies.
Mint and the Great Britain Mint are both favorable in the U.S.
Yeah.
So there you
That's
go.
always been a good
That's how we
relationship.
perceive them. Thanks for your statement, Jerry. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Where we at now? Is the silver shortage in your area? Living the dream. No, it's we have a different kind of shortage here in my area, my immediate area, meaning my shop. It's called a cash shortage. People are selling me stuff at about 10 times as fast as they're buying it. It is really,
They're going into a
really
panic.
weird.
They're panicking.
Yeah. It's not like a cash shortage for me, but if I had to say any kind of shortage, I would say a cash shortage.
But that's like wheat pennies. You got me watching YouTube and these coin roll hunters, da 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 da. Like
Yeah.
I said, I did that before it had a name when I used to buy a couple rolls, sort through for the kids' books. But they're talking. I went through a whole box of pennies and I got 7 wheat pennies this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Around here, you can go to 3 stores and wind up with 2 or 3 wheat pennies in your pocket. They're
Floyd's
still
very
floating
honest.
around.
I don't know what these people are on or whatever. Littlefoot's going, Floyd's very honest. He'll tell you straight. I have no idea. Love
Hey, I was raised that way. If you
him.
don't,
It's always best.
if you don't tell the truth, after the whipping, your memory will be better.
That's no, but it's always best. If you don't know something, just straight out say
Go
you
ahead.
don't
Good morning,
know
Nick.
it. Nick, you going to say hi to everybody?
Hello.
I don't think they heard you. You got to yell it.
Hi, everybody.
Did y'all hear that?
There you go.
That's Nick. He's another Friday man. We
Yes,
got a lot
he
of
is.
Friday people here.
Yes,
You know,
it is.
actually, for a Friday,
But
this is a slow Friday.
this is a slow. Last Friday,
We've only had
with
3
no
people in here
power.
today. We
no
were busy.
power. The place was dark. It was busy.
It was busy. I think what it was last.
I told
Well,
you
I
what
didn't
it
have
was.
enough money to pay the light bill.
Yeah, but people drove by, seen it was dark, and stopped. Just is he
Yeah.
still there? Is he gone?
Yeah, and
Is he
see, we
open?
were selling more because people like, oh, he can't see what he's selling, but we know what he's got, so we're gonna buy it. And the other people selling, we're like, oh, he can't see what he's buying, so he ain't gonna pay nothing for it, so we ain't selling. It was just the opposite a week ago as it is today, and that's how fast
They went-
the
yes,
market
yes.
can flip.
They went into a panic because it was dark. Now they're into a panic because gold is starting to take a reality check.
So, does anybody have any questions for Floyd?
Yes.
We've got
I drove
about a
all
half
this
hour
time.
left.
Change this camera. I feel fat and I've lost 50 pounds. Okay. Look at that. I look fat in this.
That's that coffee bulge.
That's that coffee.
No, that must be the shirt.
Coffee.
I didn't,
Oh, you're about out of coffee.
I bought a cheap shirt to come with a bulge.
Against an Army says, please begin questions with 3 question marks. Make your questions noticeable. We don't have the problem here running behind too much, but on Tuesday night, man, I could never keep up with the chat. There's usually about
Well, that's-
80 to 120
That's
people in there.
because Angel's not looking over your shoulder and keeping you on point. Okay.
As he says, good morning, Keith. Good morning, Floyd.
Good morning, everybody.
And
There.
good morning, Daisy.
Share. Oh,
Oh,
sure.
and
I finally found one I can read.
What's the end trade today?
he even says, good morning, Mrs. Coin Crew. Which one? The 21s, pre-21s?
No, yeah, the ones that aren't 21.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Nick, did you find me in 1903? Keith doesn't seem to be able to. More
Floyd,
than I want to pay. I
As
said,
far as your coffee belly, it's an optical illusion.
yeah, well, optics are getting bad. Yeah.
Oh, is it 3 days or something?
No.
That could be.
Yeah, see, for what
Oh,
I'm
it's
doing,
03S is
Okay.
harder to get.
Yeah.
I'll find
But
you one that's
I'm
to show.
putting the coins together for the kids for 100
Uh-huh.
years before they were born. Most people are looking for a real good condition coin. I'm looking for a coin that looks like it's been around for 100 years. Real. It
Well,
looks real for the date that I'm looking
it looks
for. Yes.
used, yeah, without being too.
That, yeah.
Littlefoot says the dryer is shrinking your clothes.
No, the dryer's shrinking me. The clothes are getting bigger.
Jerry Mandarin says, Floyd, what is your favorite premium collectible in gold or silver? Your favorite silver coin? You know?
Probably silver coin.
Yeah, because there's
It's-
collectible coins that have. I think he's
It-
talking about bullion, but you could throw
Yeah.
silver coins because they
It's
still got. premium.
probably still the Morgan, although the Eagles running a real close second.
Okay, the Eagles are a premium
Because,
coin. and-
right, the Eagles, maybe it's because they're new and they're not showing anywhere yet. Okay. You can still see all the details.
Okay.
And I'm looking for that one that I can make money with him on.
One of my favorite silver coins that are premium is probably just talk bullion. We're not going to talk collectibles. I would have to say probably a Libertad, a reverse proof Libertad to be exact.
Now, I just bought my first Libertad here, what, a month and a half or so?
Yeah,
ago?
you did. And what about gold? What's your favorite premium gold
I don't
coin?
really have one because I never bought much gold.
So your
It's
favorite
always
one would be
one
whatever
I
you
can-
get,
One I can afford.
the one you can afford, whatever you get.
Whatever.
My favorite all time, it's almost brand new.
Yeah.
Of all the premium gold, and we're talking bullion again, not collectible, because if we go collectible, I can go all the way back to the 1933 Double Eagle.
Yeah, but you're old.
But we're talking premium new gold. I would have to say the 2024 1 ounce gold draped bus or dollar, or flowing hair dollar.
My
Floyd here,
favorite
I'm sorry.
gold coin is the one
Yeah.
I can get when you're not looking.
So
And that
yeah.
just doesn't
I like the
happen.
gold horse, man.
There
Oh,
you
and
go.
I love the gold horse too from
There you go.
2021, high relief gold horse. Most of my favorites are U.S. coins, but I do like some of the St. Helena stuff.
That you're all talking Greek. I don't know what all this stuff is.
Yeah, it's because it's gold.
Well, like I said, I've
What
never been
collection
that
are you
into
working
gold.
on now for the board of directors? The
I'm
bots.
I'm working on putting together a set, and that's why I had Angel get me, and you ain't got one laying here. Some of these plastic holders that hold 4 quarters, 5 coins, 6 if it's got the dollar.
It's because you bought them all.
You bought them all.
That's because I'm trying to put a set together for the board of directors that's 100 years before they were born, and a set that's 50 years before they were born.
So he's doing
You know,
a 100-year and 50-year
and
pre-birth
then-
set.
Yeah. Then we started in on,
Oh,
some of the newer sets, like when they
10 for both?
graduated from high
10
school.
for both. Give you sleeves with it.
Nick, you didn't see the motion?
Okay, Littlefoot has something. He says, "What's the going price for a 1911 Indian head?" That is a vague question. The Indian head comes with a 2.5, a 5, or a 10. And is it the
2.5,
D or
5,
is
or
it
a
the
10?
plain?
What-
Yeah, dollar denomination.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're.
So
I
we
thought
need
you
to be
were
a little bit
talking
more-
Indian head penny.
Yeah, and you could be talking the Indian head penny. Are you talking a key date? Or are you talking the gold Indian head penny? There's a gold one out there.
Indian head pennies. Now I've seen 1911 gold.
But they didn't make a 1911 Indian head. That's the thing. That's
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
positive.
somebody stamped
1909.
Somebody stamped the
last
one
year.
that I got,
Yeah, 1909 was the last year for the
and
Indian.
I bought it from you.
If I had to guess, I think Littlefoot is referring to probably a 2.5 11D, which is somewhere in the $3,000 to $5,000 range. So yeah,
A little out of my book.
out of my book too.
Yeah, right. How many you got in the back?
Coin Crew, have you ever had an 1856 Flying Eagle cent? Have you ever seen one?
No. I
It's
know.
a
You're
rare
gonna-
one.
You're gonna go get it and show me what I.
No,
I can't afford.
I seen 3 or 4 of them, and one I had an opportunity to buy for 13, and I passed. I'm like, I'm not paying 13,000 for a coin right now. It was about 20 years ago. Wish I would have
Dude,
bought it. Wish I would have bought it.
That's more than I paid for my first house.
I know, right? Coins are
Okay.
expensive, dude.
I mean, I've turned down more than that for my old truck that sold brand new for $1,600, but that's beside the point.
My concern about my stack is when will I be able to put it back in my safe? My friend, I hope them fires subside soon if they haven't already. But yeah, it's not fun having to take your stack out of your safe and personally guard it because you have a disruption like in
Oh, yeah.
AAAOS's situation. He's got fires in the area, so he's got to be able to go.
They
And
sell,
he ain't going without his coin. And I don't blame him.
they sell all these safes as being fireproof. But you got to read this fine print to realize what it says to this temperature.
Jerry
Okay?
says reverse proofs. Yeah, they are nice, Jerry, whether they're gold or silver. I like most reverse proofs, not all. I'm not a fan of the new Morgan and Peace reverse proofs. The Silver Eagle reverses, the Libertads, those are cool. I like those. So yeah, they're nice.
Plain old bulk.
Whoa, there.
My what?
Oh, yawn round.
No.
Oh,
no.
man. Floyd don't get them.
If-
I do.
If we're on camera and I start yawning, my mother's going to come out of the grave and slap me right upside the head. Okay? Wrong.
My favorite Canadian Maple Leafs is Bigfoot Privy. Do you have one I can buy yet? No, I do not, but I will find one, Littlefoot. I will keep my eye out.
Keep stacking
He wants
the
a
money.
big foot to go with his little foot.
Keep stacking the money.
I
You'll
did
find
read
one.
your comment
I'm
on
a fan of this one
Uh-oh.
because it's mine.
Okay, here we gonna have to
Not
change it.
anymore, it's not. Look what Angel just gave me. Where's the camera?
Just tell you, we're gonna
I'll let
change
you
up.
hold it.
Oh, how much is that gonna cost? Oh, that's right. You're not Keith.
Yeah, my desk is a little messy, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna show you this.
Yeah.
Can you guys see that?
It's probably hard because it's got that giant coin condom over it.
Yes.
First day issue, proof
Coin
70, reverse proof. Yeah, it's got a huge coin condom on it, but let's see if we can't slide it out a little bit.
Coin condom.
Yeah, it's.
That's what I
Okay.
Oh, it ain't coming out.
it's a
It's in there.
plastic.
It's
Oh,
on there real
It's in
tight.
no, don't rip that plastic bag.
This is Angel's favorite.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I got a 5-ounce one at home.
She got 5-ounce one at home, so that's pretty cool.
You ain't broke that out yet to pay for the furnace?
Heck no, he has to get rid of his.
Dude, I'm paying interest on my credit card for that furnace I had to buy. I couldn't afford it.
Hey,
Brenda Shakes, $2.50 Indian. Yeah, 11D is a nice one. Yeah. Yes, I am lagging on Chad. Normally I keep up with it. Keith, you have 1926 birthday for my grandparents. Just looking. I have something, Mark. Just give me a call later and we can work out something. I'm sure I can find something.
Who makes the typeset books?
Everybody who makes
Okay.
books.
Yeah, but I got those books that, I take that back. My son ordered them. Okay. Just got that, all the different types. And then at the end, just got a spot for verse here.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
It's probably something like Littleton does that. I don't think
I don't know.
Dansco does
I
that.
have no idea.
Mr.
It's
Coin
not
Crew
Dansco,
ghosted
it's
me,
a
says 949.
He
Uh-oh.
ghosted me, man.
You heard that?
949.
You heard that?
I ain't heard that for a while.
Well, you've been
How you
busy.
doing?
Look at that. $5 or $2, $5. I'll get it right. I'm seeing somebody
Well,
else's
look
at
at
the
this,
same
Keith.
time.
Unlike you, your wife just gave me money.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So there we go. $5 chat. Thanks for the chat. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
With against an Army, situation is proved, but not in the clear yet.
Where's the
Oh, yeah, that's pretty sad.
What?
She said we made more today than we made all week in sales.
He did better than that with no power.
I know, right?
I said
It's a weird
turn the
situation right
lights
now.
off. People come in to see if you're out of business or just not here.
I
There you
know
go.
it's supposed to be April showers, but now it's like May showers.
Why is my chat broke? over
April.
here?
One's behind and everything.
April.
Angel.
Littlefoot says you can refill my coffee cup on him. I got to dump it.
So Littlefoot, refill Floyd's coffee cup on me. $2 make it holla.
Yeah. April has to do it.
Angel.
You can't trust Keith.
You
to
know,
make
why do you always do that? He knows it's Angel and he purposely calls her April to
I
get
know.
her attention.
That's because for the longest time I couldn't remember her name. And then when I started remembering it, I started to realize if you say April a couple times and she don't answer,
I
Oh,
said
you have
April
to-
showers
yeah,
and now
or-
it's got
yeah,
April
if
on
you
the
say
thing.
Angel and she don't, pay attention, you just have to say April and she turns right around to correct me.
Yeah, and I like hit you in the head or.
Well,
hit you in
yeah,
the
but
ass.
see, you got to remember, folks, I've been divorced 30 years. Sometimes I miss that correction.
He misses getting-
So we got 41 people in here. We got about 25 minutes left. I was going to blame the May shower. We didn't have May showers. Yeah, actually we did. We
Yeah,
didn't
we're
have
a
April
month
showers.
behind.
Yeah.
We got May showers and we're going to get some
Yeah.
June flowers, I guess.
Hey, we're not in charge.
You know, he says Maine showers and I read it as May and he says May. Goes to show you what I know, right? I don't know much.
Pay attention, Keith.
I know, right? Nick, thank you, my friend. See you
tomorrow.
next- see you next
tomorrow,
week.
buddy. No, I'll see
Oh.
him tomorrow.
Oh, where you going? Church?
I go to the flea market and say.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't
we
go to-
run into each other.
I don't go to
there.
the flea market too much. Now that was Nick that was here. He's that slender gentleman that sometimes on Floyd's videos.
Yeah, he was on them more when it was done at the counter.
He said he's trying to get 50 Flying Eagle cents.
Mrs. Coin Crew, you have merch? Question mark.
Merch? What kind of merch?
There you go. She wants to know what
You
kind
got
of merch
stuff-
by
you got
stocks.
T-shirts and hats and stuff with your name on it?
I mean, you can order the merch from like Teespring or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Teespring. We got a merch store in all of our videos, and it's probably even in this one where there's a link to our merch store. Let's see, where we at? Visit our website, get your
Yeah,
very
I
own
got-
pocket
I
pinger.
gotta update
Oh,
our
there you go.
merch.
Get our exclusive Coin Crew merch. Yep, it's in the description, my friend.
I see.
I
Exclusive?
need to update our merch.
She says she's going to update our merch, so keep your eye out. So yeah, there's 37 people. I know I'm probably boring people
That's
today.
down, ain't it? Don't we usually have a lot more than that?
Yeah, usually, yeah. Well, it's people busy. People got to work. People make
getting-
some money.
People getting tired of me.
No, they're not getting tired of you. They're just,
That's all right. We still have fun.
yeah, sold that. I offered
Well,
this
then
to
what are you
somebody.
doing playing with it? Put
No,
it down.
I
It
offered
doesn't
this.
belong to you.
I offered this to somebody on the show. Right? It's a 31S penny. Nobody wanted it, but now it's sold. My guy's coming in today to get it. That's not my guy getting it. That's somebody else.
He's pulling on the door. Come on, pull it.
One more time. Okay. Pull it. Show them how to do it, Angel.
Oh,
They see
never
that
mind.
that bar.
I know
and
the
they
bar
like-
moves and they panic. And
Yeah,
go
and they're like, oh, I better not touch it. The
Yes.
bar is moving.
Yes. Yeah, this is the one that my little brother says that guy's nuts. $115 for a penny.
Somebody's got to do it.
But
There you go.
there you go. What can you say?
Let's see what we got going on
Yeah.
over here. I'm going to let Miss Coin Crew come take
All right.
this.
Well, all right.
You
we're
guys
the-
can talk to
the
Floyd.
audience-
It's his
the
show
audience-
anyway, right?
The audience is going to go up.
Here, let me get by you. Just watching me. It's Floyd's show. He'll take it. He just
Yeah,
won't be
yeah.
able to move the mouse, but he can talk.
Yeah, no.
Can you see this right here?
Did I see what?
Can you see? Can you read that?
If I look far enough,
All right, that's what you want to be.
we're tired of work. That's why we're here. Hey, I got tired of work too. That's why I retired. Okay. Against an army of shadows. Da da da. Okay. Probably should have to move it up. I just don't know how. I don't do computers. I am, as my kids tell me, I am AI ignorant. That's what automatically ignorant. Old people. Okay. Yeah. All right. Somebody show me. What do I do here, folks? How do I turn? Keith, I turn this little wheel to move it up, move it down.
Sometimes it'll say rare, no mint mark, L on the
No,
rim.
that moves the arrow. Whoops, whoops. I want to go the other way. It's not going the other way. All right. Which way do I turn this little wheel here to get the new one?
What are you talking about?
I want to change the screen.
Oh, okay. Let me show you. So this.
I know I moved the arrow by moving
So-
that. Yeah. Okay.
So the way you do it is you hide it,
Hide it.
and then you go to the new one. So like that.
Yeah. So
And then
the
hit it.
internet-
You just hit it. It shows or hides.
the internet
And then
is
when
like-
when someone types in it, hey guys, type something in the chat so Floyd can see it move. It'll move for you. See right there. See, so like you want to show this, that way you can read it better. 30 likes.
Oh.
And then just in case you didn't know, there's 36 people watching you.
Hey, we didn't get a dislike yet?
Yeah, you can just keep going down the line and just start
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do that. Every time it
There
moves,
you go.
you just hit the next one down. Got
I
it?
see. No.
Be back in a second.
All right. Against an army. High off road. Okay. Share your referral link. Yeah. Okay. I don't have one. Mark Lewis. Hi, Floyd. Hey, hi, people. I have no idea. Like I keep having these conversations with my crazy brother that does do computers, but he thinks all of us people that deal with coins are crazy. Like I said, $115 for a penny. And then tell him about the ones that are a lot more than that. So, and yeah, he got mad because I started his grandson collecting coins.
What's the part that you click on to see the
But-
variety?
All right,
So
okay.
it'll be like a variety listing, and then that'll
Coach's
show you,
magic.
like,
What's the good word? I don't know if I got one. I'm still having a lot of headaches, and I'm actually going to get in to see the doctor. our health system is broke. You got to be arranged to be sick 3 months ahead of time so you can get into a doctor. Okay. Off-road adventures, hi. All right. Okay, they left me over here with this computer. I don't know nothing about.
Even that new coin app.
Hooty hoot.
Click the picture, it'll
Okay.
tell you your coins for 1 cent to, yeah.
The coin searches for any searches on the internet.
Okay, what do we got here? Show. Da, da, da. Now, if I lose this, it's because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. All right. Come on, get the arrow. Get the. Woo, 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 woo. Look at this. I figured out how to move the
A
arrow.
lot of like stuff.
Channel
So they'll show
member,
you
support the
cent,
channel.
but they won't
Click
show
this
you,
link.
like, what you're looking for.
I should
They just circle it.
click whatever has to be clicked and let Keith join the channel. Okay. See if we
But
can
then it
spend some of
doesn't
his
tell you
money
why
for
or
a change.
anything.
All right.
They should actually like
Okay.
pinpoint a spot,
Well,
so you have to-
Well, they're not listening.
because that's unheard
So.
of, yeah.
There's no way that's 70.
It would have had to be like.
Here,
pulled way off
okay,
the
Mark
line
Lewis,
and
do you
considered for
stock
all the
90
dogs.
per stack? I don't stack anything for me. 90% constitutional. I've been filling the books for the kids, and then what's left over, I do put in tubes that they can have too.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Like,
You can
look
get
it up
back
and
in
then
there
it'll
and-
show you.
I figured out. Yeah, I found a little thing that said click here to join the channel.
What'd you do?
Couldn't
Join
figure-
the channel?
No, I couldn't figure.
I can't
where
join
to-
my own channel.
I went to click it. I couldn't figure out where to click it, so we could spend some of your money and you could join. the
It won't
channel.
allow me to join my
Oh.
own channel.
All right.
Yeah, you're talking to
There is-
Nightbot there.
There is some restrictions there, huh?
Floyd, do you stack 90%
I just- Yeah, well, I
constitutional?
just read that one, yes. I do after the books are full,
Uh-huh.
okay? If I get others, I put them in a tube because sometimes I will bring some of them in and trade with Keith. I'm not sure, never mind, I am sure who gets the best of that.
Floyd
I
is
don't know.
Keith too.
No, them's fighting words. No, where you at?
So anyway, gold today is up $62. 33.56,
people are gonna stop.
33.58.
People are gonna stop panicking?
Yeah, and silver is up 22 cents to 33.23 and 33.35 ask. Yeah, on Kitco, guys. We just pull up to
Yeah.
Kitco.
Yeah. All right, Keith, you're in charge. I'm gonna walk down and get my coffee cup because I don't trust you to do it.
Well, Angel will bring it to you in just a minute.
Angel's busy.
I mean, if one's really nice, you like the way.
I'm not gonna bother her. She's busy.
She'll be all right. She'll be right
I know
here.
that.
She's
I
finishing up.
just wanted.
She's
I
finishing
just
up.
wanted to bother you. Okay.
Is that what it
So,
is?
yeah. All right, now.
I can't
okay.
be here by myself because it's not
getting-
my show. It's your show.
I'm
Floyd
getting
lied.
to where I can
Floyd's,
focus a little
Floyd's
bit.
trying to get
I
up
need
and get
my
his
my
coffee.
dear. He won't let me get up and go
No,
get
you
it.
can't have coffee.
It's
Oh,
it's
no,
his
no,
show.
no.
He can't leave me
Somebody's
here by
gonna take
myself.
back that $2. Somebody's gonna take back the $2 they sent them to fill my coffee cup.
You're cut
That's
off.
right.
I'm cut off.
You're cut off.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that was
Put
Littlefoot.
the, yeah,
Littlefoot
Littlefoot.
did
I
that.
was trying to think of who it was. My memory's gone, man.
Littlefoot.
Yeah, there it is.
He's gone.
You're going so fast. I can't read it. Hell, I can't read it when you ain't going fast.
So there you go. You was messing up
Yeah.
a while ago, and they say no problem. I always mess up. I know that's my
When
my
it
story, and I'm sticking to it.
When it comes to computers, like I said, my grandkids say the best thing I can do with them is don't touch them.
I know
It just gets me in trouble.
it is the best thing to do. Don't touch.
However,
Don't touch buttons.
some of these things, like I said, with this, I started out, no, absolutely not. Took what, year and a half, 2 years? Now I look forward to having
Okay,
fun.
story time.
Uh-oh,
Are you ready?
uh-oh. No problem.
From
Keith always
Littlefoot.
messes
Littlefoot
up.
says, "I want to hear a story. I want to hear Floyd tell me
Oh.
how he met this guy, the guy Keith,
Okay. Wandering through the flea market.
back in the
Right.
day. What was that? Early '90s or something
I
like
think
that."
I was still working then, so yeah.
You was.
Okay, before I hurt myself, okay? But I had started to, like I said, I used to gather mercury dimes, wheat pennies for other people.
He
Well,
was
then I
wandering. He
started-
found me like a stray
Yeah,
dog.
I wandered up to a counter and Keith had this little briefcase he still got. See, he didn't get
It's right over there.
He don't get rid of nothing, all right?
Got it from my brother.
Yes, but anyhow, and
It's
he
still
had,
over there on
he
that
had
yellow
some
rag.
coins. And I had been talking with the kids and it's like, okay, and I started to work on books. So I checked to see what he had and I left. I thought he was too expensive. Of course, talking to him, it's, well, can you make me an offer? I want to sell these so I can go get more. So I left and I came back just before the flea market closed to see if I could get the ones I wanted cheaper. And that's how we've developed a relationship since then. He watches for things my kids want.
itching. Right here, my calf. I'm itching, man. I'm itching.
Scratching your brain again. Huh?
I know.
Getting
Yeah,
close
right
to
down there near my
getting-
foot.
getting to your
Uh, So anyway, you met me at a flea
At
market.
and that was over 30 years ago. And then we just kind of moved on from then. And then he went, oh God, I don't know. You went here and then Grand Haven Road and then back here. Yeah.
No, it's been a story since 1990,
Oh, yeah,
early
come on,
90s.
You've been,
I was on Peck Street. I actually moved to the state of Wyoming, then came back to Peck Street. I have a habit of going back to the same places.
you was here and then you went to Grand Haven.
No,
and
there
then
was a
you
lot of
moved
places
back
in between here too.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's just coincidence, I guess. We struck up a conversation. Oh, I know what started it. Like I said, I started getting proof sets for my son.
Yeah.
Friend of mine's dad bought them when you could only get so many from the mint. Somebody passed away and I got his spot. So I was getting them for my son. And then my daughter was born and I was stopped and looked at what he had in proof sets.
So that's how he met me at a
Yes.
flea market.
Yeah, because
He found me like a stray dog.
Yes, pretty
So-
much.
And he's been following us ever since.
And he's been following us ever
And I'm
since.
still waiting for my check.
And I'm the stray dog, but he's following me. I paid for that coffee. Give it to him, says
I
Littlefoot.
got it, buddy. Here, where's the camera? There you are. See?
And
I-
if I give another two, will you put a little bit of Bailey's in it?
No, thank you. I quit drinking over 30 years ago.
So
You
no.
can pay us $2, but we're an alcohol-free zone.
Yeah, we're
No
alcohol-free zone here.
Alcohol, yeah.
We can pretend we put it
Yeah,
in there.
When I come in, I feel like I got to a money-free zone because when I leave, I have to have a free cup of coffee.
'Cause
But
you have
no.
money.
Back to the
There you go,
story.
Angel.
I was here on Peck Street. Floyd met me when I was on Peck Street the
Yeah,
first time,
met
and
you
I
in
was
the
doing
flea
flea
market,
markets. We went to the state of Wyoming. Her parents dragged us
My
out there.
mom.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet talked me when I
She was
should have
trying to leave
when
you
I
out
should have
there.
moved my shop onto Apple because I had an opportunity to step into a coin and card shop, home base, for just the lease. I wouldn't have had to pay nothing, and it would have been. I should have took it. But
Yeah.
young, listening
Is that
to
the one that's in by Angel School?
No, right up by the highway here. There's a nail salon there now, but it was home based sports
Okay,
cards.
you was in that would be in
Brian
Don Ely's,
owned it.
Don Ely's building.
Yeah, the very one, not
Yeah.
the one at the very highway, the one right next to it
Yeah.
sits up, and then the fireworks one sits back. Anyway,
Yeah.
but then I came back, went back to Peck Street. Then I don't know where all I've been at. But I'm here,
We went to Large.
Large Street. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a convenience store over there, and I sold some coins off and on there. And
See, if
I've had a trucking company over there.
if I had all the money I've spent with you, do you know how much?
You'd be
More out of
100,000 a year. You'd have
I'd
hundreds
have
of
a lot
thousands.
more
Yeah.
money. My kids would really like me. They like coins, but they prefer cash. Uh-oh.
Okay, Littlefoot said, so Floyd's been talking you down in price for such a long time. Yeah,
I have been trying.
he has done pretty good at that.
Once
He
in
has
a while I do it.
since the early 90s. He's like, I'll give you this for it.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay.
Well,
I can't do that.
talking to
Both
him,
ways.
he's telling me how hard he's beating the pavement trying to make money. So then I would find something that I've always kind of jumped around on what the different kids like at the time.
Okay, Juan called me and
Yeah.
was searching for a
Yeah.
Russian ballerina
Yeah.
coin. They have a huge premium on it. It's over
Russian
$1,000.
ballerina coin.
Palladium coin.
Oh, palladium. Okay.
He's not willing to stomach the premium, and I get it. He says, I picked up 21 grams of gold
This is
instead.
just a slug, right?
Was that a good call?
Oh, them come in the
No, this is a blank planchet.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They call it a slug.
It's a
Yeah.
planchet. It's not.
It's just a blank planchet.
yeah. Oh, okay. I'm talking.
Yeah.
So is it a penny?
Yeah, it is a penny.
It's what
It's
they're
a
gonna
Here,
make
it's this here,
It's a penny
guys.
planchet
Yeah.
that
It's
do
what they
that
make a
when
penny
sell.
out of.
They
How
use
many
this
millions is it worth?
It's worth like a buck.
full blown retail is like $1. I'd keep it though. You want a little flip for it, so you don't damage it. Give him a little flip for it, so he doesn't. damage it.
But you know how that
That's
is.
our mail guy asking the
Your
question.
brother literally said it was somebody like gouged it off.
No, it's a
No.
planchet. That brother, he obviously didn't look at it right. Yeah, it's a blank
I know
planchet.
which brother he's talking about, but I won't mention it.
Okay, here we go. Floyd, are you
It's not
picking up
right.
anything today? I know Keith won't let you leave if you still have money in your wallet.
Yes. I have.
He
bought-
does. He's got a set there. He's
I
grabbing.
have bought these before, war nickels,
So when you stamp it,
several.
then
Get it up here.
wider.
Several different
That's what he
sets.
pushes it down.
And
That's
of
why
course,
it's
I
out
took
there.
them home,
Okay, that's
put them
why
away,
it's narrow.
and I can't find them. Well, I bought a set of nickels that Keith took them out of. So now I'm going to buy them back to put them back in the book.
Look at it.
Farmer Stacker says, I'm in Mount Pleasant, is like and likely to come visit sometime.
Make
Yeah,
it,
that'd be cool.
make it a Friday morning.
Friday mornings is a good day.
I spent a weekend in Mount Pleasant when I worked for Montgomery Ward.
I spent a lot of money in Mount Pleasant at the casino.
I'd never been there, but they opened a new store, and I was the automotive manager here. So they sent a whole bunch of us over there to work their grand.
Mount
opening.
Pleasant's 100 miles from us.
About.
It's about an hour and a half,
Hour
2
and a half,
hours.
2 hours.
Depending on how you drive. Me,
Depends
it's
on
2
if you-
hours.
Depends on if you can find it. Yeah. Okay.
From this conversation, I learned that when it's time for me to buy the Big Put Frivy, I'm going to have Floyd negotiate.
And if I get Mustang Dave, maybe the two of us together.
Yeah, the
can
two of them
get you a
together,
deal.
they'll beat me down so
Who's
far.
the
I'll
other one?
be shorter than my tennis shoes.
Who's the other one I keep hearing on the auction that you keep picking on because he takes advantage of the low prices?
Yeah, Mustang Dave.
I thought there was somebody
Keith,
else.
how do I know my blank planchet is a D? I don't know.
You don't. It ain't.
It just because it's in a
It's
D
never been
road
stamped.
doesn't mean it's a D.
It could be a P.
Yeah,
or
they
even
could
an
have
S,
had one P in there. That's what. If it's not marked, you don't know.
or it might even be an S.
I don't think there's a way to tell. So basically, I don't know. How do you tell? Inquiring
Ask it.
minds want to. Yeah,
Ask
maybe
it.
ask it, see if
Ask
it
it.
answers. I don't think because the thing is, just because it was in a D road doesn't mean someone else put that blank planchet in there
No.
or it came from a P.
It
So
might
I don't
have-
think there's any
It might
way.
have snuck around the machine.
Unless there's some, no, there's not. They don't. The planchets are all the same, whether they're Denver
That's what
or.
I said. Is the planchets go in the machine, one might have fallen off or somehow bypassed the press.
Silver Shocker says, "I'm just south of you, Farmer Second." So he's south of Mount Pleasant. What is south of Mount Pleasant? Is that no? Claire's north,
No.
isn't it?
BFE, man. I don't know.
No, that's in Egypt.
I don't know what's south of Mount Pleasant. Grand Rapids is south of Mount Pleasant.
Yeah,
There
but
you
there's
go.
a couple little towns.
Traverse
in
City.
there.
Rockford.
I don't know.
Rockford is south, yeah.
We need to make a whack-a-mole game where Floyd is. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, whacking Keith.
Where's your gavel?
Oh no.
No,
Angel.
you back at
No,
school.
that could
That'll
get-
back
that
at
could
Go
school.
get his
seriously-
gavel and we can
Put me
start
in the
playing
ground.
that game and then I'll keep the gavel.
that'd put me in the ground with that gavel. If any of you guys seen, I have a silver gavel, pure silver
Yeah,
gavel,
that's another
and it's heavy.
request I
Somebody
keep
has to
thinking
send us
of. Yeah,
the safety whacker, and then we'll do a
Yeah.
video where we whack Keith.
there you go.
The 45s, a little foot, all the 45s are re-strikes. I don't believe there is a way to tell what year it was actually struck. Because from what my understanding, if it has the date 45, it could be struck all the way up to this year. It's just a repetitive date.
Okay.
I don't know,
But
honestly.
while you're
There
playing,
may be.
while you're playing whack-a-mole, I keep thinking of this request when I'm home, not when I'm here. I've never physically seen this gavel. So before I leave today, I want to see what it looks like in real life.
You've never seen the gavel in real life?
Only on the auction.
Okay, we're gonna have this coin crew come get the gavel.
Can she carry it?
Yeah, it's kind of heavy. She might not be able to. Where the heck are you from, Silver Shocker? Another Michigander,
Hey.
Penny Scout. He's been in before.
Yeah.
I don't know if Silver Shocker has been in before. I got an uncirculated 88 Old Morgan for 60 last night. Yes, you got a deal. If it's actually an uncirculated coin, that was a deal.
I'll let you hold it if you promise not to hit Keith with
Oh,
it.
come on. How much are you going to pay me to hit him?
Come on, seriously, that thing would hurt.
See which, I'm serious.
That thing could
I
crack
dropped
your
it on my
skull.
foot once.
Seriously.
Well,
You're-
almost on my foot.
You're
I moved.
always
And that's how we bent.
I know.
the-
I see the bend I've heard of.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
dropped
I-
it and
I
I jerked my
seriously-
foot out of the way.
I seriously see why you're always complaining it's heavy.
It is heavy.
It's
It
gotta
is
be-
heavy.
It's got to be worth what, $4 or $5?
That cost us 100 eagles.
Cost me 100 silver eagles for this.
Yeah, and there's
At or about.
they're just over a tube.
No, I think it
of
was
them.
80. I think it was 80.
There's
Give me
just
this-
over a tube of them.
Whatever.
right
It
there
was
in the head.
double.
Yeah, anyway, it's 56.
Where's the empty tube?
Yeah, 56.4.
Where's the
Pure
empty
ounces of silver. Ow. It's
And we
heavy.
had to ship them to
Poured
Canada
by
too.
me.
That cost a
And
lot
then
of money.
FedEx tried to double charge me my ass on the shipping. I'm like, you should have took your money COD. I ain't paying you a second
Well, no,
time.
because customs
I-
sent it back,
And they
then
tried to
sent
make-
it back, and then they tried to make us pay double, and we're like, nope.
You should have took my money COD
Yeah.
if I owed you shipping.
I
Send me a bill. I
ran
told him.
into a whole bunch of little brothers camping friends at his house for an anniversary party.
Anyway, yeah, it's heavy. Here,
Yeah,
let's see.
they was-
Here, cover your
It
ears,
might
guys.
make his coffee
Hold your
spill.
coffee. The gavel, official courtroom
Where's the
size.
aspirin?
Shepherd's a little small town known for maple syrup festival.
Yuppie, I've heard of that one too. When I was doing antique cars, I was in a lot of them small towns around Michigan.
All cent planchettes for the U.S. Mint come from one small company in Tennessee.
Somebody's got to make them.
Yeah, they ain't making them no more because I heard the Mint's not ordering anymore. They took their last load.
Yeah.
Farmer says you're
We'll
10
see.
minutes from me.
Okay. 10 minutes. I'm
Went to
that far.
Carson City, dude. I for sure know where Shepherd is. Awesome.
I'm more than 10 minutes from you, so he's got to be close.
No, 10 minutes from each other. They're not 10 minutes from me.
I was
10
going to
minutes is
say
not
10
pleasant.
minutes from here. Oh, yeah.
I'm less than 10 minutes from me.
You want a good direction story?
Go ahead.
Consumers Power showed up the other day. They had called and they want to come and do a audit or whatever, to make suggestions on how to cut my light bill. Because I always tell them, there's only me here. The only thing on is the television in the furnace. Why am I paying $90 a month? Okay.
Because they want you to pay money.
He calls and he says, I'm standing at your front door and you're not answering. I said, if you're standing in my front door, read the sign. It says, walk around the side of the house to the garage, go up next to the garage, go up the steps. I'm standing at that door, so you're not at my door.
Well,
They sent
Mrs.
him
Corn Crew
By
says,
way of South Haven.
I said what?
He started out 10 minutes from me. 45 minutes later, he called.
Mrs. Corn Crew said Shepherd's pie come from Shepherd.
Hey, they come. Does this mean I've been squirreled?
No, it means you're a shithead.
Oh,
Anyway,
I've been.
Floyd video every Friday. The next live is the 27th of next month
June.
of June.
Yeah.
Mark it on your calendars.
I did, but I marked this one on next week.
Well, you're going to have to
Okay.
scratch it and put 27th of June for the next Floyd
I
live.
don't care. I'll have to scratch it for today. 'cause it's
Floyd
over.
video every Friday, unless circumstances don't allow it. It's usually every Friday.
Yeah,
we
we're not
will
gonna have
be-
we're not gonna have one the 11th or 12th of next month.
Well,
because
we'll
that's
get to
the
that.
Friday you'll be in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we won't have one video that month, the 12th or 13th.
Another customer.
We also, that's my child.
Oh well, then
We also
take that back. I won't push the button.
will not have an auction this Sunday.
Nope.
Mrs. Corn Crew will be live on her channel showing some of her personal stuff. She may offer something up for sale. No guarantees, but she said if she feels up to it,
No.
she will go live showing you some of her personal items.
You know the only good part of no auction this Sunday?
Saves everybody money.
I'm not going to go over budget this week.
There you go.
What I didn't watch that, I didn't realize how much fun it was to watch, and I could call up and harass you.
Yeah,
I saved money because I only spent it in here on Friday.
there you go. June 12th, 13th, 14th, Coin Show, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Be there. Lots of YouTubers. Mike, my brother from Mid-America Coins, is sponsoring it. Silver Seeker, Rob Fine's Treasure, Coin Crew, Ravenhall Coins, Ida, Mrs. Coin Crew, and so many more are
Oh.
going to be there from YouTube.
And
U.S. Mint, Graders,
Yep.
Yeah.
Just in case I don't think we were
bullion
live.
dealers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched Ask a Coin Dealer, and I already give you a little static for it. He forgot to plug this show on.
Because
it.
I forgot about it until
Okay.
yesterday.
So, I've been yelling at him all morning. Thanks. Okay.
So I plugged next month's right
there
now.
You go.
Next month's 27.
Now, if I don't forget, we got it made. All right, folks.
So yeah,
Have
it's been
fun.
real. Don't forget that show. I'll be live here Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
We should have Mike back, and I might touch on that topic about a cashless society.
If you
So we'll
like
see.
it, tell us. If you don't,
And
Change
Against an Army says, aren't you going to remind me about something? Yes, change your furnace filter, my friend.
yes.
It's imperative.
You know
Everybody wants to know you're going to do
what?
that.
Against an Army, you know how I remember to change my furnace filter? I made it my son's job.
Great job today,
He
Floyd,
puts
says
all
Ted
those-
Smith.
yeah, he puts all them notes on his phone like he keeps trying to show me how to do, but then I can't find them.
Have a good one, everyone. Naturally, work got busy for me. For Styrian, thanks for coming.
Hey,
Guys, thank you
Have
all.
fun.
Floyd,
It's been real.
yeah, what are you going to tell
I already did. I said, if you like it, let me know. If you didn't, change channels.
them? Later.
Okay. Never. I could just get rid of Keith. And
You know,
bring
I almost
Angel
hit
in.
that button, right?
Yeah, we could just bring Angel in, then you'll like it better. Bye.
Bye.
Like I said, this